So this semester I spent my time volunteering at the Open Hands Kitchen at St. Vincent de Paul, located in downtown Louisville, Kentucky. They serve an average of 150 to 200 people at lunchtime and get upwards of 200, 250, 300 and up for dinner. And according to Miss Angela, who runs the kitchen there and is an amazing resource person, and she does such great work when it comes to this community, they have had days of 600 and 700 people recently, especially when KFC catered in a meal and they came in and not only fed KFC to everyone in the community, but served it, which is pretty cool. These numbers include men, women, children. It's everyone, and they don't discriminate against anyone. They feed anyone in need. No questions asked. It doesn't matter race, religion, economic status, anything, which I think is wonderful. It's part of what made me choose this organization. As far as a brief history of this organization, when you go to their website, it states that social justice has long been the heart of our mission, reaching out to the poor in Christian compassion without judgment regarding matters of faith, background, or circumstance. And that directly fulfills the option for the poor and vulnerable aspect of the Catholic social teaching. The United States Conference of Catholic Bishops lists the themes of Catholic social teaching, and under the option for the poor and vulnerable, it states a basic moral test is how our most vulnerable members are faring. And when I think of vulnerable members of our society, I think directly of those who cannot provide for themselves, whether it be physically, socially, those without jobs, those that can't feed their families. That's who I picture as being vulnerable in our society. And St. Vincent de Paul Open Hands Kitchen provides meals for those who may not otherwise get them and helps them become a less vulnerable population. There's a Courier Journal article from September 2013 that states in 2012, 555 young adults aged 18 to 24 slept in a homeless shelter at some point during the year. That's 4 times my graduating class. And that's just crazy to me to picture 4 times the amount of people I graduated with didn't have a place to sleep or enough food to eat. And that's a trend that's only rising. And St. Vincent de Paul is doing everything that it can to help combat this trend. Their website, at the St. Vincent de Paul website, articulates its work within the community to lessen the aforementioned statistics. They're of the belief of not only providing short-term assistance, and I'm sure you're going to love the way I compared it to, it's like a little band-aid over a big wound, and they want to provide the surgery necessary to completely heal the wound, and that's what they're doing. They are not only providing a hot meal for the day for people, they are also providing them the means necessary to find jobs. So they're giving job training and helping build resumes and things like that, but they're also providing short-term housing, long-term apartment housing, daily meals, just everything that a person may need to help build themselves and their families up, which is exactly what I think is necessary. Yes, a hot meal for the day is necessary, but there's so much more to it than that. They rely on upwards of 1,500 volunteers annually, as well as a full staff, and I see that as fulfilling the Catholic social teaching theme of call to family, community, and participation. And the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops states that the person is not only sacred but also social, and how we organize our society directly affects human dignity and the capacity of individuals to grow in a community. We believe that people have a right and a duty to participate in society, seeking together the common good and well-being of all, especially the poor and vulnerable, which I believe that to mean that it's not only my right to assist in work within the community, but it's something I should be doing and something that will help me as a social being, and not just as my social status, but my social awareness. Because before I did this, I honestly had no clue of what kind of needs were truly out there. And after being there and seeing the hundreds of people that come through there just to get a hot meal and doing more research and understanding, I have such a heightened social awareness, which is wonderful. That's what everyone should have. And the man that started all this, St. Vincent de Paul, in the 15 and 1600s, the fact that something he started so long ago still is thriving. They have over 700,000 members of this society on 5 continents, which tells you everything that you need to know about this organization and the work that they provide and do. And the Open Hands Kitchen itself, it also fulfills the Catholic social justice theme of rights and responsibilities. Excuse me. And it is taught, the Catholic tradition teaches that human dignity can be achieved only if human rights are protected and responsibilities are met. And therefore, every person has a fundamental right to life and a right to those things required for human decency. And I honestly can't think of anything more necessary for human decency than food. You have to have food before any other needs can be met. It's a basic right. When you look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there's, aside from oxygen, there is no other need more basic than food. And when the need of food isn't being met, those other needs cannot be met. And that's what this society is working to do. So, in conclusion, I hope that I have helped raise awareness for not just the Open Hands Kitchen at St. Vincent de Paul, but all of their works. Thanks. Have a great day.